Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Razmin Mizan and I'm from the HLC2533. Okay, today I want to present about the HLC2533, which is I need to present about identify the HCP and then highlight summary plan, HCP plan summary. Okay, and then the conclusion. Okay, first one is about the HCP. First thing first, how to identify the HCP is we must know about the halal threats. Okay, so how to know the halal threats? Okay, the halal threats, we can get the information from the senior employee or from the information such as raw material master list, process flow, and then the other relevant information such as um, fatwa journal or guideline. And then the last one is from the all the issue or report that has been happen at for the material or product. Okay, so the step to know about the halal about the HCP is too many, but I just explain this step one by one. Okay, so the first one. Okay, so the first one, look at the table. Okay, this table is how to know about the HCP. So the first one, we must identify the step, which is step receiving or cooking or baking, so and etc. And then the second thing, the list of potential that can be the halal threats. Okay, this list must have four things or four elements that we can list or that can be analyzed that have a halal threat or not. So the first one is material, people, machine equipment, and lastly environment. Okay, about the material, that the any present of any non-halal material or non-halal product or non-halal things at the time or like that. And then the people is such as like workers, from the workers or from the from the visitors or from the employees. And then for the machine equipment is from the transportation or the oil that used for the what, for the transportation or the grease. And then the lastly for the environment that we can list the potential of halal threat. For the environment is the presence of pests or the presence of the wild animals such as dog. Okay, that's the four elements that we need to see that them can be a halal threats or not. Okay, next, the inclusion or exclusion. Okay, the inclusion or exclusion, that can be like the inclusion if the present of halal non-halal product or non-halal material can make the halal certification can be revoked. Okay, and then the exclusion is that things that don't happen at the process, in that process. Okay. Okay, now about the ranking, the level. Okay, so the level, we have three things, which is the two things, which is the likelihood and the severity impact. So the likelihood have three level, which is likelihood, moderate, and unlikely. So the unlikely means the halal threat unlikely to be happen at the process line. Okay, the moderate is thing that has been happened before and been recorded. So this thing just known and can be known in the record. So the likelihood means the common or common things that happen in the processing line. So okay, this the 3 level for the livelihood. Okay, and then the severity impact, which is have a 3 level also, which is a critical, moderate, and significant. The critical means if they have a non-halal product, they can make the halal certificate, or the product itself can be terminated. So the moderate means if the halal check happen and the product can be considered if the product can through to the distribution or not. Okay, so they have a chance to go. And then lastly, the insignificant is no happen, doesn't happen. So this 3 level. So here you can see they have a 9 level, and then to easy for me to explain to you all, or to easy to give a picture about this, so I show this one. Okay, so here you see how to read this is we read from the livelihood and then we go straight, and then from the severity impact to down. So if the score is 7, 8, and 9, so the processing line, at the least in each processing line, which is the 4 element, that can be determined the HCP. So next we go to the control measure. Okay, so the control measure, okay, we see at the first that I said that okay, we take the example that I give, which is the distribution. Okay, so the distribution, the livelihood we get moderate, and then the severity impact we get the critical. So the score is 8, which is HCP. So we see 7, 8, 9 is the HCP. So the score is 8. So 8 is HCP. So what the control measure we can do? We can inform every transporter or the driver to not bring any haram substance in the transport. So this is an example that we can see. The control measure, the overall view is how we control the halal threats, that the halal threat to be happen. So if we don't do the control measure, the halal threat can be happen, and then can contaminate the product, our product. So the control measure is very important to do, to make sure our product is not contaminate with any non-halal material or sources. Okay, so next, okay, we done about the HCP. So we go to the plan summary, HCP plan summary. Okay, for my company. Okay, so we move to the next point, which is the halal plan summary. So the first one, we see the table, the process step that have been occur to be the process step that be the HCP, which is at the material. So what the monitoring that we do is the driver bring non-halal food into the lorry. So how we monitor this thing is to verify no contamination between halal and non-halal product. So next one is when this happen, is during receiving raw material at loading bay, and then the responsible is the QM manager, high executive, and warehouse personnel. So the cultivation we do is if there is any contamination, we cure. The raw material will be rejected, and the supplier must fill the SCAR form for cultivation. So the verification is done by the high executive, and then the record is SCAR form. Okay, so the conclusion, what I get from this topic or from this task is the importance of the teamwork, the importance of the leading skill, and how to do the heist documentation. Okay, so first one is the teamwork. Very important. If you don't know how to communicate with each other, that's very, it can be many problem to yourself and the teams. And then the importance of the leadership is also important, because if there no one can be leader at the team just like a ship doesn't have a captain. Okay, and then lastly, I learned how to do the as documentation, which is how to do SOP, how to do record, how to do checklist form, then appendices. So yeah, and then how to do policy objective. Too many that I learned. So yeah, that's all from me. So thank you.